So I quickly realized, there were some mountains in the area. Of course, San Jacinto I'd gone to on my first trip, so I, of course, wanted to start to peak these mountains here. And there's three main ones here in Southern California. You got San Jacinto Peak, and you have San Gorgonio Peak, and then you have Mount Whitney. And Mount Whitney happens to be the tallest mountain here in the lower 48 states, minus Alaska. So then my attention sort of turned towards going to these mountains and backpacking on them and camping overnight and peaking the mountaintops there of San Jacinto, San Gorgonio, and then ultimately Whitney. Whitney was definitely a little bit more of became sort of my Everest, if you will. It was, definitely a tallest mountain, very demanding. And so I began to train over the years and used San Jacinto and San Gorgonio to really get familiar with altitude, with food, with hydration, the amount of water you needed, and really just honing my skills and preparing myself for Whitney. And one of those things I did to prepare myself was I attended Kurt Wedberg's Whitney presentation at Adventure 16, and that's another thing that Adventure 16 would do is they would have presentations there, having experts come in and discuss some of the things you're trying to do in the outdoors, and give you a lot of tips and advice and knowledge that they've learned over the years, and those were tremendous. It not only was great to hear them speak, but also to just hang out with like-minded people and talk to them and get their stories and learn different areas to go hiking and camping, and again, this was all kind of prior internet stuff, so you had to really, it was all based on word of mouth, and that was what Adventure 16 was really good at, providing that. They were the hub for San Diego here. Everybody knew it. If you really wanted to go and get the good knowledge on what you were interested in, you had to go to Adventure 16. Not to take away from REI, they're big box store. They got a lot of great products, but they just didn't have the same knowledge base that Adventure 16 did. After I had successfully summited Whitney, I ended up going by myself. None of my friends at first, they were interested in when I applied for the lottery ticket for Whitney during the season. A few of my friends said, "Yeah, I'm interested," So I think I had 5 or 6 spots available when I applied. I won the lottery. I got it for the beginning of the season, May 2nd to May 5th. And so I, let my friends know, "Hey, I got it. I got 6 spots. Who wants to go?" And slowly but surely, one by one, they all said, "Well, I don't think I'm ready. I just, can't do it." So I ended up going by myself. And it was quite an experience. I pretty much had the mountain to myself. And this is back in 2006. So when I started backpacking 2001, I did about good 5 years of training and built myself up for that experience, and I'm glad I did. It was a great experience. Here I am at Outpost Camp, man. Look at this place. Unbelievable. In this nice little flatland here. Stoked. It's beautiful. The snowpack was down to about 8,000 feet elevation. is where I hit snow. Right when I got to Outpost Camp. I stayed one night there, and then I hiked up to Trail Camp. And stayed 2 nights up there. Summited, came back down, stayed a night, and then hiked down on the 5th. And I owe it to Adventure 16 for that success. They really played a huge role in helping me get to that point.